didn't do any of these videos on Comet 3i Atlas because there was so much idiocy involved. They just got stupider and stupider. Well, Comet 3i Atlas is well on its way out of the solar system. And it never even got inside Mars orbit. But here we got BBC Sky at Night magazine. A spacecraft saw Comet 3i Atlas skim the sun. And scientists say it can help save Earth from being hit by an... This is the stupidest clickbait bullshit. This is why I hate the writers. I hate Avi Loeb. I hate Neil Dumbass Tyson. I hate almost all of these people because none of them actually come out and say facts. They all go with this clickbait crap. So I finally just have had enough. I was hoping we were done with 3i Atlas. And I might make one about how 3i Atlas might have actually been the WOW signal, because I've done the math on it, and it's highly probable that the WOW signal from the 70s was 3i Atlas. But that's got nothing to do with this. This is just idiotic. There's nothing in this article about 3i Atlas skimming the sun. It actually says that it approached Jupiter. Well, I'm sorry, if you don't barely get inside the asteroid belt, you're not skimming the sun. You're not anywhere near it. This is ignorance. I don't know who wrote this article. And, Lane Todd, Lain Todd, if that is indeed your real name, you're an idiot. The threat of asteroids and other space rocks to planet Earth seems to crop up fairly regularly. Well, duh. Okay, for the recent but short-lived alarm around potentially hazardous asteroid 2024 YR4 to the distant future and possibly hazardous Valentine's Day of 2046 asteroid, which won't hit Earth after all. Jesus, what are you trying to say here? To the distant future and potentially hazardous Valentine's Day 2046 asteroid. Well, what's the name of that one? You're just going to call it VD 2046? That don't sound right. But what does this have to do with 3i Atlas? Well, we got clickbait here, here, and here. So there's 3i Atlas at our best resolution. Don't look like it came anywhere near the sun because that's dark space, or we wouldn't even see it. And the fact is, 3i Atlas, when it came in on the sun side and is leaving on the dark side. So we couldn't see it because we were rotating around the sun as it was coming in. And the speed of 3i Atlas was actually moving faster than Earth is around the sun. So our best view of it came after it passed Mars and started heading towards Saturn. Or maybe it was heading towards Jupiter. Either way, it never came close enough to the sun. Are you okay, Bobo? Poor doggy. Might have to give him some Benadryl. He'll sleep good and he'll quit snorting. And as the NASA DART mission showed, humanity does have the means to send spacecraft to successfully deflect hazardous asteroids. Yeah, you threw a dart at an asteroid that was the size of my car. Yeah, big deal. So how can scientists get a better grip on what's lurking out there? Enter JUICE. Recent observations on Comet 3i Atlas by a spacecraft on its way to Jupiter. Well, if it's on its way to Jupiter, it did not skim the sun. And I'm so sick of this shit. Why can't you just say what it did? It was on its way to Jupiter. We learned something. Here's what we learned. This is as it skimmed past our sun. A sun-skimming interstellar comet. It was discovered a year ago, almost exactly. Found to be an interstellar comet, meaning it originated from outside the solar system. Wow. Passing through our solar system, here it is. Here's 3i Atlas. It's on its way to Jupiter. As it came in, there's the sun right there. It didn't skim the sun. It barely skimmed Mars's orbit. It never even got close to the Earth orbit, but it skimmed the sun. So anyway, don't click on it. I did, so you don't have to. They want you to join the site. I got it to give me a... God, I already saved this off. This is just so stupid. Save image as... I thought I paused it, but evidently I stopped the video. Anyway, so this was Comet 3i Atlas as it entered and left the solar system. And they want to talk about that skimming the sun. Well, yeah, that didn't happen. It's clickbait. This is the clickbait article. BBC Sky at night. This is the site if you want to go there. This is... Why am I not getting back to that page? Okay, I had to search it, but we don't care. There it is. So that's a spacecraft saw Comet 3i Atlas skim the sun. No, it didn't. Didn't even skim Mars. And it's not going to skim Jupiter. It's not going to skim anything. It's flying through, and it's not a spacecraft, Avi Loeb, so shut your stupid mouth. It's just a rock. It's different because it hasn't originated in our solar system, so we have no idea what it's made of. Just because we don't know what it's made of doesn't mean it's a spacecraft. So, these people here, Avi Loeb, this retard here, Lane Todd, yeah, shut up, guys. You don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you just go back to reading code and leave this stupid thing out here, which is 3i Atlas, as seen by our best. That's not skimming the sun. And it's got two tails. Well, you know what? Avi Loeb says it's got two tails, so it must be a spacecraft. If you will look, there is always two tails coming off of any comet. And this is not just an asteroid, it's a comet-asteroid mix. It's a lot of rock in there, a lot of iron, and a lot of other stuff, and a lot of gas, and a lot of water, and that's why it's not from our solar system. And it has two tails because one of them is a stellar wind, and one of them is a gravitational push, which can do different things. So, there's gonna do the research on it. I can't remember what it was, and I'm bad at explaining it. So, give me a break, 3i Atlas. Give me a break, BBC. Give me a break, Sky Night Magazine. You guys are idiots. So, we don't care about this. We don't care about this. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe. Don't care.